Alright, welcome back to my Let's Play of Geneforge 1. Here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. We are here again in Backery. Last episode, or 2 episodes, we were in the power core. We defeated that area and helped that mind, whatever his name was, I can't remember off the top of my head. But we are now in need of remaking a Glock that died. So let's do that. No, I don't remember. No, I don't remember. Did we? With Shaper Robon. Did we remake our Erdlocks earlier? After we had gotten that rank additional that canister of Create Glock. I don't remember, but let's see. Okay, let's make this one. And we'll see how the new, Hill compares to Cypress. He is level 22. He is level 21. So 24, 22, 24, 22, 25, 23. Okay. Cypress, we are going to temporarily absorb you. The server, I was like, you monster. And you're not wrong, but I have to do it. It's my excuse. Remake. Now, he is... No. That's... Oh yeah, no. Let's rename him. Cypress. Alright, the Cypress Hill duo is back in action. Wow, now level... No, is he 23? Yes, he is. Okay, 22, 20, 25, 23, 25, 23. That's incredible. The... Too big in the hammer. We have... Why do we have so much levels of... Glock? Create Glock. Where is it? 4 levels of Create Glock. We have only what? We have 4 levels of Create Battle Alpha. And 3 levels of Create Drake. Okay. Let's actually look at our... No, this doesn't make sense to me. Well, it makes sense to me here on Fire Shaping because we have only 6 levels of fire. Why is the battle creation so far behind? I'm going to actually do this. Absorb the hammer right quick. Hit. Let's see what happens if I remake him. What level is too big is 19. So let's actually battle beta. Kind of expensive. Alright, let's see. Level 20. Right on. Alright, cool. That's too funny. No, that's too big. I don't know, it's not. Well, you probably, I don't know, maybe you don't think that's funny, but I think it's funny. It's amusing. Uh-oh. There. Alrighty. Let's see. Rename. Not too big. Alright. How about this? Let's say Frostfire. Let's just... I'm sorry. I temporarily absorb you. Oh, I feel so bad absorbing those guys. They sound like they're... Cryodrake. Man, expensive. What level are you? $19 still. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Rename. Frostfire, that's a cool name. Alright, cool. Well, now that horrible bit of business is out of the It's done. Let us go back over here, drop the Shaper Cloak. Well, let's just drop this stuff. Yeah, drop. Whatever. We don't really need to worry too much about. Let's drop 5 of them. And we'll come back for it. What is our status? Our carry weight? Oh, we're good. Our carrying capacity is fine. What is our... Let's see. Leadership, mechanics. We could increase leadership, but leadership we can... Oh, mechanics. That was what it was. We don't have enough to increase it to 15, do we? Tinker's Gloves, we have them on. Nope. And how much to another level? Oh, a lot. We're probably not going to make another level. But that's alright. Whatever. Let us go. Actually, why don't you come over here? A green spore baton, brown and red. Zavar's band, girdle of leadership. Wait, what's that? To leadership and intelligence. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Rod of succor. Let's take it. Insect spectral dirk. Nah. Alright, cool. Let's go. Oh, we need to come back into town though. Just to heal. That gained us a fair bit of power actually. A fair bit of power. Alright, so we have really only a few places to go now. One, we could go back here to the Great Temple, but I don't think we're going to do that yet. We're going to finish our business with the Geneforge, and then we'll come and talk to Shaper Gesh. What I think we're going to do is we're going to try to deal with Trajkov, destroy the Geneforge, and then we're going to come back and tell Gesh that what we did, and so that he'll know you need to, give up your dreams of becoming a living god, and you're not Vivek. and abandon this madness and go and pretend like you never were going to betray the Shapers, because the Shapers are going to come and they're going to wreak havoc. Secondly, this area and this area are actually clear, so that doesn't mean anything. We can go to the dock, the guarded docks, and then we finally have the Geneforge. But first, I think what I want to do is Drake's Veil. Let's go get some more leadership from the servile over here. If you remember, there's a servile trainer who will train you for 2,000 gold pieces, or 2,000 gold a pop. Let's get a couple more levels of leadership. Leadership, yeah. You know what, I'm going to put this in mechanics, just to, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, 4. Come here, 4. Learned Helm. I would like to. Do you know Raucus? We are cordial. I was able to convince him I was no threat. He respects my wisdom and I respect his age, yes. I want you to teach me how to be more convincing. He's, okay, he has to rest. Okay, rest. Alright, cool. Now let's see. That should be level 15. I think that's enough. Very good. Now, Raucus is back over here, but I don't really feel like disturbing Raucus or invading his nest. That's just rude. We don't have any beef with these ancient drakes. If anything, we think they're kind of cool, if a bit intimidating and disturbing. Alright. With that out of the way, let us... Should we go to the Geneforge first, or clear out the way to the docks first? I'm thinking we should clear out the way to the docks. But, or should we go to the Geneforge? Yeah, let's go to the Geneforge first. Yeah, why not? Alright, well. This is the main presentation hall of the research complex. This is where the most valuable, most exciting creations and inventions were kept and showed. This is not a room. The area is still very active. You hear the humming of crystals in the power spirals and the growls of creations. There's a hint of ozone in the air. This is the center. Whatever Susha Island's true purpose was, it is here. Alrighty. We already discovered the secret of Susha Island, but this is it in its realization. Alright, what was it? Presentation halls. But being, you know, an RPG, sort of, we're gonna go off to the side first. It's kind of like in... No. No. What are you guys doing? Get up here. Oh, geez, look at... Somebody used a lot of canisters. Besides us. Ever watch on YouTube a dude named ProZD? He's like a voice actor. He's a funny dude. And he has that one little video about, you know, doing all the little side quests before a fight or whatever it is. I don't know. There's an ice dragon, but instead of going and facing the ice dragon that's challenging him, the adventurer Dennis just goes and in the side passages. I found a potion. It's really funny. Dude's really hilarious. You should check him out. ProZD. Hilarious dude. Oh wait, what? What is this? Presentation halls. Where does this go? Oh, that goes to the holding cells. Alright, cool. I wonder where... Let's go down here again. We'll go around the sides first. Do we have... What do we have as far as items? Special items. We have the damage shaping gloves and the fake shaping gloves. Now, the reason I wanted to have more leadership, if possible, is because I don't... Let's actually... Those battle gammas are not hostile, which means they're under the control probably of someone powerful. Probably Trajkov. The reason I wanted more leadership is we're going to have to deal with Trajkov here, I'm sure. In fact, I know. This is as far as I ever got in the game. Right here. I never beat this game, though. I got right here to the end. Although I never beat the inner crypt. I beat the outer crypt. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, I mean, Evodius can't really say anything about people using a lot of canisters since he also used a lot of canisters. But they were not the Sholais. Sholais? Yeah, the Sholais to use. I don't know why that always is hard for me to say after I haven't been playing this game for a while. I come back and I'm like, the Sholai? The Sholai did not have permission to use them. They were ours. These interlopers. Alright. Let's actually save our game. Okay. So, it must be in the center. Interesting. Let's amp up. You step into the main presentation hall. It is a huge stone hall with a high arched roof. The most significant and impressive developments were given their first viewing here. Even centuries later, the air crackles with magic. In the center of the room stands a lone figure. He's not a large man. He has visible muscles, but nothing like the charged, augmented behemoths you've seen elsewhere. His eyes are calm, not arrogant or deranged. This must at last be Trajkov, leader of the Sholai, who have invaded your lands and stolen your secrets. He makes no move to attack you. He simply waves you forward. He wishes to parley with you. He seems unafraid of an attack. Considering the size of the massive, fierce creations which stand around the perimeter of the room, you can see why. Actually, I don't think that could help you at all, dude. Oh, they're friendly, wow. Those battle gammas are not that powerful. Let's see what... You flip to the... We're like, here, hold on a second, dude. You flip through the book. It was left by the Shaper researchers here. It's a collection of notes, equations, schematics, and instructions, all related to the Geneforge. You skim through the tome. Most of the details are irrelevant or too esoteric for you to understand. Finally, near the end, you find a reasonably concise and helpful entry. It is unsure whether we will ever allow one to adopt the mantle of greater being and welcome the changes that the Geneforge will make. Who has the courage to allow themselves to be rewritten, remade? Should one ever accept the challenge and the danger, they must don the gloves. There are 2 pairs. The one was damaged in an early experiment and might not be repairable. Donning the gloves, the chosen shall caress the surface of the pool lightly, slowly, letting it work its magic. A tiny bit at a time. Speed will be lethal. The body must adjust. Do not, whatever you do, put your hands far into the pool. Then, when the chosen is rewritten, the pool may do no more. The changing will be done, and no more changing can have any effect. The user may swim in the pool safely. Such will be the power. Now that last bit right here is something that definitely gets what's that where they change it later? Retconned later, but you know, whatever. But yeah, but then again, it said later on they're different Geneforges, so maybe it works differently by then. Alright, cool. Oh wow. So let's talk. Trajkov. When you get a close look at Trajkov, you can see that the augmentation and the changes he has received have improved him, but not controlled him. He is calm. He glows with immense power, all of it at his immediate control. I am Trajkov, Shaper. I brought you to this island. I want you to help. When you hear what I have to say, I believe you will help. Everything you have done to help or hurt my cause is now forgotten or forgiven. Now at last, we may begin on the path of power and justice, if you will help. Will you hear my story? Now, I'm going to say this right here. I find this to be part and parcel of this first game, that basically, no matter what you've done, it basically comes to nothing. Whether you've helped the takers, and thus helped the Trajkov Sholai, or whether you've helped the Obeyers and fought them tooth and nail, or helped the Awakened, which is to try to work at a different angle, or be like us and kind of just, you know, act as an agent of the Shapers independently. It all comes to, you know, the same thing here. But still, you know, whatever, okay. Well, I've heard enough of your madness. Now we will do battle? Or, let's hear his story. There is not much to say, actually. He can speak our tongue really well. We Sholai are a people of traders, explorers. We sail the seas and find new lands. We were an expedition across the Great Sea to find out if there was anyone here. Harsh weather made us land on this island, and it was here that we learned of you and of your secrets. And then you learned as many of those secrets as you could. Now we have to remember that remember everything that we've learned about Trajkov. Don't just take Trajkov and what he says or portrays right at the moment. Who would not? I could not, despite my efforts, learn your tongue. But others did, and they read your books and learned of you. And they learned how jealous you are. They learned that your secrets are not to be shared with anyone, but you are a Shaper. You cannot understand how much a poor outsider can want to have what you have. You take for granted. So I learned, and we explored, and we came to the Geneforge. So you want to use the Geneforge, yes? Okay, so this is interesting. It says, yeah, sure, all these secrets, it's amazing, it's incredible. This is totally, and the Shapers are definitely jealous of their power, that's for darn sure. And they're not to be shared with anyone. But you are a Shaper, you cannot understand how much a poor outsider can want what you have, what you take for granted. Evodius, to be remember, was only an apprentice, and a brand new one at that. And he was just got into the Shaper Order, and he actually doesn't take it for granted. He comes from a society in which to be admitted to the Shapers is it's like all your dreams come true, you know? It's like, so that's not actually correct. But, you know, maybe he doesn't know it, or maybe he, knows it and is trying to manipulate you, because he said he got a young Shaper that would be more malleable, and so I think, as opposed to Gesh. So you want to use the Geneforge? Yes. Yes, I do. I will get to my reasons soon. First, the story. We could not understand your instructions. We could not understand how to use the Geneforge, so I had to play. I had a Shaper brought here. I confess, we kidnapped a Shaper. His name was Gesh. We brought him here. He gave me some information and learned some himself, and he betrayed me and fled. But I still did not know all that I needed to know. I needed a new Shaper. Betrayed you, huh? I don't actually think he owed you nothing. Nothing! You needed a new Shaper. Me. Yes, I need your help. If I'm to use the Geneforge, you must be asking yourself, though, why would I help this outsider become so powerful? I have reasons. Will you hear me out? Okay. Yeah. Sure, let's hear 'em. What are your arguments? First, I will appeal to your morals. You have wandered this island. You have met the Serviles. You have seen the things your people have done. I hope you have seen your people with fresh eyes. Your people do horrible things, and you have done them for so long that you have come to see them as normal. Okay. What are these supposed horrible things that we do? Wander this island. See how you've treated. Treat the living things you make. You make living things capable of thought, reason, pain, and you make them your slaves, destroying them when they displease you. I wonder, where do you see that? Maybe he's read it in the records? I don't know. The other Sholai. They only care about the wealth and power of your secrets can give them. But I see the disease beyond. I am moved by the plight of the Serviles and of your creations. I want to end their torment. This is what I want the power of the Geneforge. This is what the power of the Geneforge will give me. I should also say what it will give you. Okay, so I mean, he's obviously, strictly speaking, as we'll see in later, he's obviously correct about this. Yes, they do. This is absolutely the case. And there's no doubt about it that he's wrong. No, that he's right. He's totally right. However, is he seeing that here on Susha Island? I do wonder. I mean, this is a place that was abandoned in emergency situation. If anything, it seems like more like there's just kind of an irresponsible abandonment of them more than anything else. I mean, I don't know. And even the Takers, what do they protest against the Shapers? It wasn't how they were treated by the Shapers, but by being abandoned on such a bleak island, which of course is there's two ways to abuse your children. One by active commission, by hitting them and screaming at them. Another by neglect, and that is definitely neglect. But I don't know. Maybe he read this, or the Sholai read it in the records. I don't know. The other Sholai, they only care about the wealth and power your secrets can give them. But I see the disease beyond. I am moved by the plight of the Serviles and of your creations. I want to end their torment. So the other Sholai that are helping Trajkov. Maybe? The other Sholai are two groups, right? The ones helping Trajkov, and then there's the other ones who rejected Trajkov's whole power grabbingness. So not all of them. So that's only a half-truth at most. And we don't even know if that's actually the truth, that they only care about that. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But I see the disease beyond. I'm moved by the plight of the Serviles and of your creations. I want to end their torment. Now, is that true? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe it wasn't initially. Maybe with time he came to have this sort of a revelation. Maybe it's why he calmed down. Or maybe he's just trying to manipulate us. This is what the Geneforge will give me. I should also say what it will give you. So what is it in it for me? Power. If you help, I will make you my second in command. I will give you great wealth and power in return for your helping me to get justice. You will help me remake the world, and in return, I will give you more than your precious Shapers will ever give you. Okay, so I will give you power. So he appeals to power now. Same thing that apparently he probably appealed to his own fellow Sholai. If you help me, I will make you my second in command. What happened to your regular second in command? But maybe he needs a better second in command. Great wealth and power. I don't know. You would help me remake the world, And in return, I will give you more than... Okay, let's see. What do you mean? Look around you. This island is barred. Yes, I know that much about your people. This is forbidden land. Everything you've seen, secret. And those secrets taint you. Kill me if you want. Destroy the Geneforge if you want. When you return home, you will know too much to be safe. The Shapers want the secrets here buried, and they will bury you with them. That is my argument, and that is my cause. I wish your help. What do you think? Let's actually say... maybe they have a point. Maybe he has a point. Maybe they will think that it's too much. But, he has used lots of those canisters. But... no one knows about this, and it wasn't your fault. You were ambushed, Shanghai. I think you're an outsider and a madman. At that, I will not help you. Or, I think you speak sense. I agree. I will help you. What to do? Now, we could pretend to help him. And be the duplicitous type. And try to see if we can trick him with the fake shaping gloves like Gesh said to do. Or we could just be honest with him and say, no. Let's try that. You're an outsider and a madman. At that, I will not help. All right, I will not slay you. I do not wish the risk, but do not interfere with me either, or I will destroy you. If you ever change your mind, return to me here. Yeah. Really? You're a bold one. Wow, that's a... Grrr. I thought you were friendly. Well, let's actually save again. Just look around a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is finish looking around here, and then I will call the episode. What is this? The Geneforge. Do not enter without Danette's authorization. Wow, there's the Geneforge right there. Cool. What's over here then? So, he wants to change the world, he says. Where's... What? The Sholai painted something on this door. Beware. I don't know. Let's check it out. Or should we check it out? Yeah, why not? Uh-oh. Wonder what this is. Steel sword, shaped shield, shaped breastplate. The fact that we can just pass up on such good stuff is funny. Gemstones, Reaper baton, and big deal. A discipline one, and big deal. That's it. Now let's actually what is in here? A Mad Drake. Wow. Alright, well, can't get in. Ow. That is super cool. Get him. That's interesting that they kept the Mad Drake alive. And now here we are being a jerk. Maybe he's right. Maybe Trajkov is right. And we're just a bunch of jerks. I'm gonna give you a hint. He kind of is right. But here's the thing. Trajkov is like, had gone, oh, we got 50 experience. And done some pretty terrible things in the meantime. Murdered his own crew. Large numbers of his own crew. Oh, but they betrayed me. Yeah, but they were just not wanting to, cause the problems that you were trying to do. I don't know. Doesn't seem like they warranted death. But, whatever. Let's actually... Alright, cool. So, I don't know what to make of Trajkov. I actually do know what will happen. But, I don't want to just choose it on meta-knowledge alone. So let's save right here. Alright, cool. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on this episode of my Let's Play of Geneforge 1 here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. Next time, we're going to make our decision and either help Trajkov or destroy him. One of the two. Take care, y'all.